Imagine finding 2 gold rings in one day. It happens, but is very rare. Now imagine doing that twice. These are my stories from the Signal. I'll start with the more recent of my 2 gold ring days. I was contacted by someone through the ring finders that he lost his wedding band while tubing in a nearby stream. He was thrown from his inner tube, and when reaching out to regain balance, lost his ring. I arranged to meet him so that he could show me where it happened. The spot he indicated was in the center of the stream, where on either side was remnants of an old stone dam, thus making a bit of current where it was lost. The water was a little high that day, but it wasn't murky. But it was very exhausting standing in the current. Keep in mind, when detecting in a stream, not only do you have to fight the current with your leg muscles, but there is pressure on your detector as you swing it, and thus from the tips of your fingers all the way up to your shoulders, you are using muscles in a way that aren't normally exercised. I fought the current for maybe 45 minutes and was getting very exhausted. Then, all of a sudden, I did get a ring, but on looking closer at it, I realized it wasn't gold and didn't match his description. I walked over to him and showed the ring, but of course it wasn't what we were looking for. I had to stop detecting that day. The stream was just too high. I told him I would return and look for it when the level had dropped a bit. Well, I ended up going back multiple times, and I found 7 rings, none of which were his. 2 rings are gold, and I happened to find them on the same day. I have been back there this summer with no luck in finding his ring. It's possible, but unlikely, that someone else found it. It's possible that he didn't lose it quite where he thought, although I have spread out my search, which is why I have found the 7 rings. The first time I found 2 gold rings was actually the first time I ever found anything gold. Not only did I find 2 gold rings that day, but also found 10 silver coins. This was at my hot spot swimming hole that I have found the 70 silver coins along with the amazing World War II silver bracelet. Both rings are class rings. The one is from 1928, and I have yet to get a hold of a yearbook. That original owner would be over 110 years old, so it is very unlikely they are still alive. The second ring is more recent, from 1955. The initials LLE are engraved on the inner band. I was lucky to not only be able to get a yearbook, but one student matched those initials. Laverne Leroy Enck. Turns out his nickname was Wimpy. He passed away in 2002 and his wife in 2003. His obituary gives no mention of children. Searching through the yearbook reveals one more picture of him. Now it isn't perfectly clear, but I'm 95% certain this picture shows him wearing the very ring I found. If you know of someone who lost a ring in a stream in central Pennsylvania, please share this video. On my channel page is an About tab where you can get my email. I know where and when I have found each of the rings. If you can describe the details, I would be happy to get the ring back to the original owner.